I don't even know if y'all can hear that shit, bro. Any case, yeah, bro. We on that shit today, bro. We're on spiritual shit, bro. You already know how the fuck it is, bro. Know what it is with the fuck JBX get on the butt. I mean, you know what it is when the fuck JBX get on the beat. But technically, I'm not on the beat right now. But, you know, life is an eternal flow, an eternal wave. So, technically, I am. If you can go into, you know what I'm saying, my perspective. Sound waves, you get what I'm saying? That's what life is within itself. I mean, jeez, honestly. Sound waves. Um, I guess you can correlate what is a light wave. It's like when two sound waves are opposing each other, so they start creating friction. So the light wave, the light is what's in between, what's being created between two opposing sound waves conjoining in one space, but they're they're fucking opposing each other. So that's why they're creating friction, heat, like fire, a new creation, which would be light. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, ignite this moment for life. Chase your dreams and don't look back. All those fears that's in your mind could go if you only try. You get one shot at this life, so make sure you make it count. I'm gonna have to play that song, bro. Do what you want, party go dance, follow inside my musical trends, taking this out of my. Let me chill, let me chill. But in any case, real shit though. This actually gets into the video though, like in terms of stimulating your own imagination for to feel your external creation, and that's the only way you support your inner motivation. You know what I'm saying? It's stimulated by your internal imagination. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's really the only way. Cause look, in life, we feel like we're alone all the time. It's like this illusion of being alone, right? So, and this is what creates such an illusion of. Hold on, let me tell. This is the reality of people being immature. Yeah, there's no illusion here. The only illusion is in their brain. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel alone all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? People don't get them. No one can relate to them and shit. Even though we're all in the same space. You know what I'm saying? Also known as Earth together. So I don't know how you can think nobody can relate to you. Nobody can get to you. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can relate to someone in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're opening to listen. I'm sure you'll be able to relate to more individuals than you think. It's a term of resonance. You guys don't have to be doing the same thing, but you guys can resonate. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a whole other thing. I'm getting into like, so say like you're at a party, right? And nobody like, people are like, let's say the person that spends most time alone, they're okay with being alone, but they like, you know what I'm saying, going out and hanging out with people. They're at the party, they're the ones getting the most attention, because at the party they're laid back, relaxed, chill demeanor. They're not, you know what I'm saying, they're not too eager to go up to anybody and spark up a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And they don't look too isolated and like closed off to the point where nobody can walk up to them and talk to them at the party. You know what I'm saying? Because they have that type of internal peace, that inner security. You know what I'm saying? They know how to be able to spend time alone. It's okay to be alone. You know what I'm saying? And even when you're alone, you're not really alone. So that this is what people have to understand. What most insecure people don't understand. That's why they feel lonely all the time. They feel needy, codependent. They got to be around someone all the time. Things have to be said. Something has to be happening all the time. That's a you know what I'm saying? That all comes from a lack of the ability to create your own and stimulate your own imagination. You're too reliant on external inspiration, so you have no sense of inner motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like you can probably start a task and start it and not get it finished at all. You get what I'm saying? You just start shit and never get it done. You know what I'm saying? You say a whole bunch of shit and never support it with action. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's all stimulated. I mean, it's all based upon a lack of stimulated imagination, a lack of inner motivation. You know what I'm saying? If you can't stimulate your own imagination, then your subconscious creation will be there won't be any. That's like your dreams. You know what I'm saying? The dreams you have in this world. You know what I'm saying? What's your purpose in life? Your goals. Some people don't have that. They're just a leaf blowing in the wind, just going by day to day. You know, they don't know if they're coming or going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying, bro? I'm trying to tell you guys where this is coming from. This is all coming from a lack of inner security, insecurity. We live in a whole big ass world of bawling insecurity, and honestly, it just shows a huge level of immaturity. Like, you're so insecure and codependent on other individuals, you're honestly inconsiderate of what the other individual that you're over here codependent on, you know what I'm saying, you're relying on for energy just to live, to get by, to think, to feel a certain type of way, just to live your life. Like, how is that impacting the other individual? You are the most selfish motherfucker alive. You know what I'm saying? You think you can just throw all your problems and everything onto this one person and just be like, oh, you take care of this. I don't want to take responsibility for this. You can take care of this. I know you're a whole other individual. And you have your own set of responsibilities and you have your own life. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw on all my responsibilities and my problems onto you so you can deal with that. Does it sound okay? That is so selfish, so inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? And an insecure person doesn't think about that. Someone that's codependent doesn't think about that. You know what I'm saying? They're just wrapped up in their own world. This is why they feel like, oh, they destroy everything around them. They do. They're a walking black hole, a walking vacuum, just sucking in everything around them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the good form of, you know what I'm saying, absorb information, consume to create. It's the type of just energetic vampire. You know what I'm saying? They're feeding off the energy and not doing anything with it. They have no true purpose. They're just getting your energy to make them feel good just so they feel good enough to live for the next day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, they have no purpose. You know what I'm saying? You have to give yourself direction. You can't rely on someone else to give you direction in life, to give you purpose in life. What did Malcolm X say? Stand for something, fall for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Someone's typing in the chat. He said, oh, hey, I know what you're saying. He said, parentheses, clueless. He just like me for real. Bro, I'm a baller. I do my own shit. Kai Diva, so ballerina, no, yes. How you come up with that? Okay, so you guys are just having your own conversation, right? Oh my god. But yeah, bro. Shit's crazy, bro. Like, I'm going back to the example of being at a party and the individual that's okay with being alone. Okay, like, and this is what makes someone, you know, okay with being alone. They have purpose. They feel they know how they're comfortable alone. They can sit with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even someone that seemingly may be lazy, they may have a lot of purpose. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want to give their energy to things that don't associate with that purpose. So they may seem like, oh, they're lazy. Oh, they don't want to do this. They just don't care about that shit because it has nothing to do with where their mind is typically at 99% of the time. Focus on their internal direction, their purpose, their dreams, their goals, their imagination. You know what I'm saying? So it's that inner fire, bro. And it's just like when you're on a roll, you spark your own inner motivation. You're not really relying on external inspiration. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know what I'm saying? You're just using that because that's life. Teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I'm saying? And we're supposed to all bounce off each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? And if that energy resonates with you, okay, you can bounce off that energy. You don't have to take that energy and be like, oh, I'm going to do the same exact thing that this person just did. Like, it's not going to work like that. Like, no, that emulation shit never works, bro. You have to come up with your own individual creation. You know what I'm saying? You can use inspiration to come up with your own individual creation, but you can't rely on inspiration to fill your internal creation that you want to externalize. It doesn't work like that, bro. That's ass backwards. That's like the most reverse way of thinking ever, and that's where people are stuck in. That's where they're insecure, codependent, lost, dumb, deaf, blind, cheap. You know what I'm saying? But it all starts with your mind. Like, where's your mind at most of the time? What are you focusing on? You know what I'm saying? When you start to pay attention to your habits, the things that you spend most of your time doing, your unconscious behaviors, you start to become consciously aware of that. Like, just consciousness is just aware of the energy that you created. Consciousness is just energy that you created. When you become aware of the energy to which you're creating, which is AKA the actions that you're taking, because the actions that you take, that's the energy that you create. It's all very self-explanatory. Like, like you know what I'm saying? Like when you pay attention though to the actions that you're taking unconsciously, the habits that you're doing, the places and spaces that you're engaging in, and you're not even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing it, being around these people that you really don't fuck with, your friends and shit that really don't fuck with you either. You know what I'm saying? They probably just hate on you on the low all the time, everything you do, make fun of you, everything you do. But you stay around them because they're familiar faces, they're comfortable to be around. Man, bro, if you don't get the fuck away from them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people in the world. We came here to connect with other people in the world. You're limiting yourself by not being afraid to disconnect from these group of individuals and expand your reach to another space. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the mind. How are you limiting yourself within the mind? That's where it starts. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to analyze your behavior, analyze the actions that you take, analyze the things that you do. That's, you know, the steps to self-development. You know what I'm saying? And true progression, evolution. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But it makes other people feel uncomfortable, bro, when someone else is insecure, when someone else is codependent. Like, you think, see, someone wants that energy projected onto them. Like, I feel like people are so inconsiderate of how their energy that they're projecting affects someone else, bro. Like, this is where we need to become aware. You know what I'm saying? So we can elevate the world and not just have one foot in, one foot out. You know what I'm saying? One foot in hell, one foot in heaven, and we'll be stuck in the middle earth in between, like how it is right now. This is goofy. It's goofy. It's goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like, in heaven and hell's all just mentalities, ways of thinking. Go on my YouTube, JBX Wonder, made a video about that. So yeah. Any case, what y'all talking about? Y'all still just talking to each other? Y'all said, you said, how you come up with that? Nah, I'm listening. You make sense. Yeah, I try to be that person. You make sense, I guess. I just smoke my weed. Hey, shit, I'm about to smoke my weed. Matter of fact, it's like, no cap. But I just been talking, honey, and been rolling this joint up. You said, wait, external motivation? Yeah, external motivation. I mean, no, I was talking about external inspiration to feel internal motivation. And there's a reason I'm utilizing these words, okay, for a sense of articulation. It's a true reason. They all have true meaning. I mean, that's where it comes into linguistics, intelligence, and things of that nature, what type of words you utilize. But that's a whole nother video if I want to get into that, to be honest. But you said internal, too much intellectual talk. My English is not that advanced. Oh, where are you from? Cadabra 7. Cadabra 7. I like that. Abracadabra. That's the first thing that came into my mind. He said, my English is not that advanced. True, I manifest my destiny. That is true. Yes, sir. He said, bro, true. It's not that easy. You said it's not that easy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I get into. It's all perception. You know? How, I was talking about this in I think it was my last, I've been streaming a lot. For me to say last video, it means so little now. Bro, like, in one of these videos I was talking about, it's just a perception. Bad luck. Oh, I had bad luck this day. I had good luck this day. Oh, everything went good for me this week. Oh, everything was so bad this week. Like, it's all perception. You know what I'm saying? Everything in reality is what it is. It's just an experience for you to learn from. So, it's not about what you're doing. It's about how you go about doing it. So, I think it starts with your mind, you know? You got to be honest with yourself. Things are only as easy or as hard as you make it. I'm saying, I'm going to give the most simplistic example ever. Say you're opening up a pickle jar. Okay, you can't, the pickle jar stuck as fuck. You're like, God damn, bro, how can I, this is so hard to open. This is so fucking hard to open. Your dad comes around, he's like, pickle jar. Open it, one blow, one turn. You were just 20 minutes trying to struggle. It's so hard. His mind, shit easy. All you gotta do is this. Apply pressure, put your hand down, and oosh. You know what I'm saying? It all started with the perception. Once you get your mind out of the limited perception, oh, this is hard, or this is this and that, and you're just in the mindset of, okay, well, how can I figure out how to get this task done? You're in the problem solver mindset. That is what I'm talking about. When you're in the problem solver mindset, okay, well, here's a problem. How do I get to the solution? You're not getting stuck at the problem and being like, oh, this problem's too hard for me to ever get past. Well, every problem has a solution. You get what I'm saying? Once you're in that mindset of, okay, well, I'm the problem solver. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be a problem in life. Okay, I'm gonna be the one to find the solution. I'm trying to tell you everything in your life will change, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It all starts with the mind. It's all the perception, the way you talk to yourself, your words. That's the real spell. Spelling. That's what they call it when you write. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's all this shit crazy. That's why I'm saying it's so easy because we're already doing it. You just have to become more aware of what you're already doing. Like, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. I'm just reminding you of information that you forgot. You knew all this 3 years old. Came right out your mother's womb. You knew all this shit. You just forgot it going to school and people telling you all this bullshit that had nothing to do with you and what the fuck you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? And I just tap back into that shit because I tap back into my inner child and shit, bro. Yeah, that's all it really was. That's all it really was, bro. That's what you do when you meditate. It's your soul, your inner feeling, how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's real. And that's what I'm talking about. It all comes from your internal imagination. That's what's going to spark your inner motivation. And you know what I'm saying? You won't be so reliant on external motivation because external inspiration only is created based upon other individuals externalizing their internal motivation. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of selfish for you to just rely on other shit that someone else is giving out that you can't provide for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's selfish. Selfish. And since we're in a world where each one teach one, we're all in this together. Teamwork makes the dream work. It has to be the law of equivalent exchange. You know what I'm saying? You give, you receive. You know what I'm saying? Not too more, not much more, and not less. Just as is. You know what I'm saying? It's equals. Law of equivalent exchange. Let me not go too much in that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, he said too true. It's not that easy. Prague, Cynthia. I think I've heard of that place. Prague. I don't know how to pronounce it. Fuck, I'm goddamn from USA. How do I manifest big booty oiled up Latinas? I mean, shit. You want big shit? You're doing it right now. You just said, how do I manifest big booty oiled up Latinas? Whether it was a joke or not, your mind's already in the space of awareness of desiring a big booty juicy Latina. So it's already happening. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The more you keep thinking about that shit, the more you keep imagining it vividly, like lucid dreaming. You know what I'm saying? That's where you daydream. The more you keep doing that and you keep doing whatever the fuck you're doing, that shit's just gonna have you, the big booty Latina come around the corner one day. You be like, what the fuck? Oh, I gotta get her number. This is everything I've been dreaming about. I'm dead ass trying to tell you, bro. It's all this is the real magic method. It's jump rope. You go from one space to another place. You put energy work. You focus on the big blue Latina, daydreaming about her. One moment, detach from that space of awareness. Start thinking about other shit. Start doing other shit. Keep doing that same process over and over and over again. Attach, detach, attach, detach, attach, detach. Bro, that is it, bro. Whatever you desire in life, that's all it is. It's jump rope. I'm trying to tell you, it's balance, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. That's all it is, bro. That's what it is with the mind and the soul. You don't want to spend too much time in the mind. You don't want to spend too much time in your soul. You don't want to spend too much time overthinking. You don't want to spend too much time feeling about everything. Being too fucking sensitive. You know, that's what gets into like, well, I talked about this in my other video. You know what I'm saying? You got guys that want to act like females and females that want to act like guys. Wow. I'm telling you, bro. It's all an overextension of, well, you know what I'm saying, what you can call chakras. Most people chakras is just a spiral of energy, a pool of energy. So that's just like your fucking organs and shit. But there's so many different assimilation spaces of energy within your body. And I said all those words, but they just call them organs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's wherever your blood is conjoined, you know what I'm saying, to create something else for the whole body, the whole machine to function properly. You know, this is a whole nother video. Oh my god. But all this is really the same thing because you manifested your body, you created all this shit, the way you look, all this shit. You still can enhance your looks. Life crazy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? The only limitation is the one you create. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand where you're at and who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you just get creating shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta want shit for the right reasons too. Like, you just gotta want shit for the right reasons, bro. And you gotta also know that rejection is your protection. If some shit that you've been praying on forever never comes to you, that shit was just never for you. I just tell you straight like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta live and let go and move the fuck on, bro. Don't ever get too attached or hung up to anything. That's the key to life. I'm trying to tell you is just live and let go. That's how you really move, bro. Fast as fuck. Everybody gonna be like, oh my god, he's so successful. How the fuck he doing all that shit, bro? That nigga know how to live life. That nigga's too alive. I gotta catch up on the chat and shit. I'm way behind. Hold up. I got it paused and shit. I did want to show y'all this song though. Oh yeah, No More Heartbreak dropped on all platforms. JBX Wonder, you know what I'm saying? Music going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, bro. Fucking crazy, bro. No More Heartbreak, all platforms. The exclamation point is upside down. But I'm pretty sure if you just type in No More Heartbreak on Google or on anything that you listen to fucking music on, you type in JBX Wonder after that, then I'm gonna pop up. So, you know what I'm saying? Good listen, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to Against All Odds, In My Favor, and then That Time I Loved, and then No More Heartbreak, then you'll really get the full picture of the story I'm trying to tell. But yeah, in any case, all platforms. I'm gonna show you another song though, because I just dropped another song only on SoundCloud today though. It's called Life. So yeah, but yeah, I'm fucking roll with this J. Oh damn. Okay, you said that's the real magic. Yeah, no cap. If I can't physically open the jar, what do I do? If you can't physically, I mean, sometimes your mind isn't aligned with your physical capabilities. You might think you can do some shit, but your physical body is just not up to the task. You have to. That's where your soul comes in. You have to train your mind to align with your body. This is where like kung fu martial arts. That's what they be talking about. Like kung fu martial arts. Like this shit isn't like a training. Like this shit is a lifestyle. Like this shit becomes your life, like a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that that's just knowing your mental and physical capabilities. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Part of knowing yourself and knowing how to utilize your mind and expand your mind is also knowing your limitations. I know it sounds like a contradiction. Oh, open your mind, no limit, no limit, no limit, but then also know your limitations. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about though. Knowing where you're at, knowing we're in a place called Earth, and there's only a limited amount of things that you're capable of doing, and everything takes time to get to one place to another space. Shit isn't just like this. You know what I'm saying? That's just the world we live in. Shit take time. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? But in any case, thank you. But yeah, like I said, you can't physically open a jar. I mean, shit, you're gonna start working out if it's really that serious. You know what I'm saying? He said you get a fork for help. It's true. Or you smash that shit. Y'all are wildin', bro. Y'all funny as shit, bro. You said done open, went back to tap your bomb. How the? Oh yeah, bro. Not gonna lie, you are amazing. So true. Fuck it. I'm gonna go jump rope. Do you upload your Twitch streams somewhere? Yeah, I put my Twitch streams on YouTube. I said, goddamn. Which I keep telling y'all this because like anybody that's new needs to know like I've been doing this shit. Like I recently deleted all my YouTube videos. I started over. So like, but I had shit on there for years. Like those videos were crazy. But I had to just kill that self and create a new self, a new version of myself. So that's what the fuck I did, bro. You can't be afraid to just live and let go. I'd be the living proof of that shit. Like that's why I be dead ass, bro. Like 2 years ago, I used to be on Twitch, rocking all my crystal chains, everything, bro. I used to have the drip, bro. What I do with all that shit? Threw it away. Literally. Like that shit meant nothing to me. Like that shit had no value. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's what I'm telling you. You just can't be afraid to live and let go. I've done that shit so many times, bro. I'm only 20, bro. I've done that shit so many times. But my life was set up, so I had to just live and let go. Even when I was a child, like my father was in the army, like I had to move every 2 years. Oh, you make friends, get a girlfriend. Oh, forget about her. Forget about your friends. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you realize when you get. I used to be mad as shit though when I was younger. But when I, you know what I'm saying, you realize like that's the essence of life. Live and let go. Can't be afraid to let go. That's how you grow. Real shit though. So many times I done gave away all my studio equipment, all of it. My microphone, my audio interface, everything I had to record music, bruh. Telling you, bro. God bless me with a new audio interface, way better microphone than I ever had in my life. Like, trying to tell you, bro. You just have to have faith, bro, and never give up on what the fuck you want to do, and believe that shit's gonna come true. Mm. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I'm living proof of this shit, bro. And, like, I've given up everything multiple times, bro, and got that shit back tenfold, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Don't be afraid of shit. Now I'm at the point where I'm just giving away my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? This is the real wealth. This is the real riches. Information, knowledge, wisdom. Uh-huh. What Bob Marley said? You know what I'm saying? What type of riches you got? My riches don't belong to the bank. You know what I'm saying? My wealth is internal. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? All that shit covered. Anyways. Yeah, but yeah, anyways, I upload my Twitch streams to YouTube so they don't expire on here and shit and they don't just get wasted. I used to put them on my podcast. That's a whole nother story. So isn't that kind of sad? I don't know if you. I don't know yet. Do you have idols? Do you have idols? I don't know what you're asking. What's sad? Cause I was there was no attachment. You gotta give me more detail. But do I have idols? No, I don't have it. That's another thing I want to talk about. Idolizing someone. This is what the whole video is really about. Relying too much on external external inspiration, being inspired all the time, and not having any motivation, internal motivation from inside. You're over here idolizing this person doing the same thing that you can do. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do it in your own way if you really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? If that's true to you. You know what I'm saying? But any case, it's like in your mind, you're putting this person on a pedestal like they're above you because they know something that you don't, or they're doing something that you feel you can't do. You can figure out the same thing they know. You can do what they're doing. And you can do it your own way. And in your way, it's going to be better. No comparison shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just being you is what's true. That's how you accumulate success in life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any idols. I've been inspired by people. Yeah, a lot of people. J. Cole, hella artists in the 50s and 60s. So many, endless. Oh my God. Endless, bruh. I listened to so much. I had to study so much music, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But Juice WRLD, he was a huge inspiration. Huge inspiration. You know what I'm saying? And after really seeing him go, like, it put me on go. Like, when he died, it put me on, because I went to his last concert, like, well, it was the year he died. It was the anthem. That's where it was at. It was the Death Race for Love tour, and Ski Mask was there and shit. And the energy was real. It was just pure. Like, that was the first concert I ever went to. Like, it was just pure energy. Everyone there was even just so polite. Like, you could just feel the energy. It was real, bro. Like, shit was crazy, bro. But in any case, seeing the impact that Juice WRLD had, it made me see. I was like, shit, I could have the same impact. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just doing me, being myself, and that was another message he pushed hella. Like, I remember him being on the stage. He was like, you can do what I'm doing, and I just hope that you're gonna do it just 10 times better than I ever could. Like, and that shit just hit. Like, there's really no difference between me and him. He just believed in himself and went all the way. And anybody can do that. And that's the message I push to this day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever get disturbed or traumatized from something that is completely unrelated to you? No, but I do. I do. I know how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm just very detached. So like, I just don't care about a lot of shit that don't have anything to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But I understand where people be coming from. Where like, say it was like, this is vast too. This one might hit. Say it was like a school shooting, and like a lot of people were disturbed by it. Like that's not gonna bother me because it's not related to me. I don't I don't even go to school anymore. I don't have children. You know what I'm saying? Even if I did, fuck, my children want to be going to school. I'd say that right. Fucking homeschooling the shit out of these niggas. But in any case, it's like I don't get disturbed by it. I'm just looking at it from a bigger picture. Like, what was going through this nigga's mind, you know what I'm saying, when he decided to shoot the school? He was traumatized. He was deeply disturbed. So that's not going to disturb. He's not going to disturb my peace because he was disturbed and wanted to make everyone else feel that same misery that he felt inside. That's not going to disturb me. You know what I'm saying? That that's where people get lost too much in the world. They're getting lost in their environment, letting everything that's happening in their life impact what they're doing as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not gonna stop what I'm doing. That's not gonna get in the way of what I'm doing. That might inspire me to just have a lecture like I'm doing right now and shine more light on shit, my perspective. That's all it really is it? But doesn't that mean that you lack empathy? No. See, that's the thing. A lot of people think that though. Like they're like, "Oh man, you just said you don't care. Like you must be apathetic. You just don't feel shit." No, I feel everything. That's the thing, bro. You don't want to be overwhelmed by the feeling. We're already all connected. How do you want things to impact you? How do you want things to get to you? That's up to you. You don't have to react and respond a certain way just because, oh, this is how most people show that they care. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would I even show that I care? You know what I'm saying? That I'm empathetic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Crying about it, pandering about it just complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? That none of those things would help. You know, in my mind, that wouldn't help. What would help is shining more light on it, bringing knowledge. You know what I'm saying? What was that person thinking so we can prevent another situation? Help other people from feeling that miserable and that sad. You know what I'm saying? And want everybody else to feel that miserable and that sad. You know what I'm saying? So it all starts subjectively with the individual. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, I'm the most empathetic person because I'm trying to help everybody create their own way of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Not be so sad all the time, down all the time. That's that's stuck. I've been depressed. I felt like I wanted to kill myself before. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying you can rise above that. The phoenix out the ashes, the lotus out the mud. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to let everything get to you. You can be you. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to tell you, like even in terms of COVID and shit, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I go to school, don't wear no mask. Even when that shit was like a huge thing, niggas looking at me, got a problem. That's your problem. I'm not afraid of getting sick. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I take care of myself. I'm not ever gonna catch fucking sickness from someone else, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. He said, "How to spark internal motivation? You gotta know yourself. You gotta know what you want to do and why you want to do it. That's really what's going to motivate you to do anything. Knowing who you are, why you're doing it, and why you really want to do it. I mean, the same thing. I just basically said the same thing. But yeah, that's where it comes from. It's establishing that set of virtues, morals, and principles. You have to establish direction. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to create the feeling. And once you start doing it, that's also going to create the feeling. Like, once you start doing anything and like you get the result and however you feel, that's going to determine like, okay, this is my passion. This is what I'm truly motivated about. Like, I'm about to give you an example. Like, this is how when I first wanted to make music, make YouTube videos, I just start putting them out there, just speaking my mind. I didn't know, like, I was just inspired by people, you know what I'm saying, that was already going out here speaking their mind, you know what I'm saying, and I felt like I had that same ability to just go out here and speak my mind and inspire people as well. So I just did it, like, you know what I'm saying, it was just doing it. That's really what sparks the internal motivation. And how did you feel after you did it? I felt accomplished after I posted my first YouTube video. It was called Believe, Take Action, Achieve. You know what I'm saying? I deleted it to this day, but after I posted it, I felt accomplished, and it made me want to make another video. You know what I'm saying? A couple days down the line. You know what I'm saying? And then even in terms of my music, like I feel good after I make a song. I just feel good. You know what I'm saying? And I just want everybody to feel that same way that I felt. So that's why I share it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta really know yourself. Like how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? After you do your shit. You know what I'm saying? But some people, you just gotta know yourself. That's really what it comes down to. Because I'm only giving an example based upon myself and the shit that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? So how do I get to know myself? That's why I can't help you with. That's I can't help you. That you are yourself. You know what I'm saying? All I do is shine light on finding yourself. How do you get to know yourself? You can spend time with yourself. I mean, I can only talk from my experience, how I got to know myself. So look, you need to know yourself, okay? You also need to know your environment, okay? Because you're in a space. Yourself is in a place already. You're in the world. So to know yourself, you have to understand your place in the world, okay? So first understand when you come out the womb, you're not shit. We're no thing. As a spirit, you're no thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to create something. You know what I'm saying? When hold on, let me explain what I'm saying. Oh my god. But look, okay, this is what I'm saying, bro. You come out the we're all on the same page. This is what I'm trying to explain. Like in this world we are all doing the same thing, essentially. So it's not about what you're doing, it's about how you go about doing it. That's what I mean, like you're not shit, because we're all doing the same shit, you know. So so like you in your mind, like talking to yourself like, oh, I'm better than this person, I'm better than, you're lying to yourself. You're not better than shit, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all in this together. Like teamwork makes the dream work. So to know yourself, you first have to understand your position within the world. Understand the role that you could possibly play. What are you good at? You know what I'm saying? What are your gift, talents, and abilities? And that's spending time with yourself, and that takes you being alone. You can't be around people all the time and expect you to find yourself being around other people. You know what I'm saying? You might just get lost in everyone else's projections of who you are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, the outside looking in, could shine light on who you are, but sometimes it could just be them just projecting an idea based upon where they're at. They're not even seeing you for who you really are. And that's why you need to come to yourself, spend time alone, self-reflect, analyze, meditate. You know what I'm saying? Meditate is internal medication. You can do anything. Cleaning, and you're just thinking in your own world. Cleaning, like that's meditation. That's one example. Meditation is anything. Every time I make a song, I'm meditating. I'm in a trance. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. You know. How do you get to know yourself? You just got to know what's good for you. I can't tell you what's good for you. You know what I'm saying? I only know what I can do, and I don't like telling people what to do. I don't want no blood on my hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I only speak from my experience. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say someone is constantly alone but still doesn't know who he/she is. Uh, okay. Well, that's why you need to be around people. That's why I said you have to understand your environment. Because then you could be like just an outcast. Saying someone constantly alone but still doesn't know who she. Hmm. You also need the world. That's what I'm saying. You need to be around people, and you need the world to understand who you are. Because in the world, you're supposed to help people. We're all helping each other in the world. Like I said, teamwork makes the dream work. So you can't just spend all your time alone and be like, oh man, like, I mean, I don't even know what you're really going to be getting done alone. I can't even do everything alone. Like, I need other people around me to get anything done. Like, I don't know. That's just I have no comment on that. Like, let's just say someone is constantly alone but still doesn't know who or she is. I mean, what are you doing when you're alone? What are you focused on? That's the real question. That actually is the real question. Because when I'm alone, the things that I'm focusing on is learning, growth. Like that song I made, and in my favor, the first song, Zombies, World War III. Get you a purpose and stay in your grind, stay educated and open your mind. All I do is put my mind in different spaces of awareness that it hasn't been in so I can learn new things. You know what I'm saying? I might read a book I have never read before. I might look some shit up online I haven't read before. And it's really not that vast. I'll probably like, these days, I'll probably just go on Pinterest and shit. But I've done like, when I was younger, I used to just go to the library and get a whole bunch of books like that I was just interested in and just start reading them. You know what I'm saying? And it just put my mind on different streamlines of consciousness, different timelines, different ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's a path of thinking. That's what a timeline is. A streamline of consciousness. That's what a frequency is. So, I mean, just put your mind in different spaces and places. If someone is constantly alone and they still don't know who they are, they're probably just sitting around fucking, if they're a guy masturbating all the time, and guy, girl can do that, or fucking watching TV all the time. You know what I'm saying? What are you really doing to elevate your mind? You get what I'm saying? That's all I can really say about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because to really know yourself, you got to explore things within the world. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was putting myself in other minds that were already created. You know what I'm saying? To create internal motivation, you have to be externally inspired. You know what I'm saying? But you can't rely on the external inspiration. And that's where I'm saying people get stuck at, relying on the external inspiration. Because when you come in this world, you naturally are lost in, you know what I'm saying, the external inspiration. You don't know yourself when you first come in here. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is what I'm about to say. When you come out the womb, it's like you yourself know you are, but you can't do anything about that. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. The only thing you can do is listen to other people and what they have to say about life because they have more experience about the place that you're already in. So you just come up, you're lost in those words. You're lost in those words. And your journey in life is the hero's journey. Finding that self again, that inner child that already had that internal spark of motivation, that flame, that flame. It's almost like an otherworld flame. I mean, shit, fuck. And fuck, that's really just it. Fuck. Like I can't really tell you what to do when you're alone. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. What you want to do is what you want to do. I always do what I want to do. All I know is when I get off stream, I get busy. You know what I'm saying? I don't just lounge around. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my sketchbook. I'm writing down my ideas. I have hella ideas in my sketchbook, hella drawings. You know what I'm saying? I might be thinking about my next video. I might just make another song. You know what I'm saying? I keep my mind in motion, steady motion. That's because I already have a flow. That's because I already know myself. But to know myself, like I said, all I really did was spend time with myself. I spent a lot of time in nature, a lot of time just sitting out in nature. Like it was almost just thoughtless moments. Like I was just at peace, like just laying by a tree, shit like that. Like, like just soaking up your environment in different ways, in different spaces. Like I was just called to do all that shit. Like it wasn't like someone told me, "Oh, do this, James, do this." Like that's just what I felt I wanted to do. I was just trusting the way I felt. I was just following my heart. In truth, to know yourself, just follow your heart. You know what I'm saying? Follow your feelings, but don't get lost in your feelings because that's just you spending too much time in your feelings, sensing everything, and that you're not using your mind. You lose your fucking mind. You have no logic and reasoning, and then everything you're doing probably just doesn't make sense because you're just lost in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. It's a balance. But to find yourself, I would say follow your heart. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But don't get lost in. I like questions like that. They really make me think. It's like, this is what life is about. I'm saying you know what I'm saying? I, as an individual, project a perspective, right? Someone else projects a perspective. And now we can analyze each other's, you know what I'm saying, perspectives, ideas, and then, you know, learn from them. You know, you know, each one teach one. Or tradition. That's why I like streaming and shit. Dude, and just living life because that's the baseline of life. And that's like the air element. Water element is feeling. That's the empathy comes in. Fire, it's the motivation, the passions. To get to the fire, you need air and water. You need a thought, an idea, and you need a way of feeling about it. know what I'm saying? So that's really how you spark your internal motivation. You need an idea and a way of feeling about it. And the way that you feel about it has to be strong enough and filled enough to support the idea to the point where the flame is heavy enough to condense itself, to seal itself, and become an earth element, matter. That's what it meant. Yeah. From air to water to fire to earth. Yeah. I've explained that in previous videos, though. You said, does complicity exist? I don't even know what that word means. The state of being involved with others in a illegal activity or wrongdoing. Does complicity exist? I mean, right and wrong. I've also touched on this topic, like morals, internal morals, the idea of right and wrong. Basically, do complex things exist? Oh, that. See, the Google definition was going at a whole different angle. They're basically saying like the state of being involved with others in illegal activity or wrongdoing. So I was about to come from the perspective of like someone's idea of right and wrong. Like, okay, what they feel is what they're doing is right and wrong or not. But in any case, but you were saying basically, do complex things exist? I don't think anything's too complex to figure out. Or in other words, is there really something that's complex? Complex in the terms of like meaning hard to find out. Oh, okay. See, look, my mind works in a completely different way, so you gotta really tell me where you're going from. So I'm just going. I looked at the Google definition of complex. So it says consisting of many different and connecting parts. So you're saying, is there really something that's complex? Something that connects all things to each other? Yes, we're all connected. And that's what I'm shining light on. I'm saying we're all unconsciously connected. So, imagine there's like streamlines of energy connecting everybody to each other. It's a network. I'm saying, and our external representation of the network would be the internet. You know what I'm saying, bro? And you have other representations of what we're doing as well, like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. But we're doing these things as well, just talking, like telepathy. That's just picking up or receiving on an idea and concept that someone else is projecting within their mental space of awareness. So that could be really in terms of proximity. You could be in the same mental space of awareness or physical space of awareness. You could be right beside each other and be in completely different places and spaces. You guys are physically right beside each other, but mentally in a whole other world. You get what I'm saying? But you guys can also be in the same world, the same wavelength, if you guys communicate how you think and how you feel about that way of thinking. And that's when you guys are on the same page and you guys are now building together, creating a world together because you guys have shared perspective together, POVs. The subjective has now become objective, and objective is reality. Now you can now you can create reality. So everything is complex. Everything's connected. I think people get confused in the complicity of things, of how complex things are, how connected things are. They get confused in that and lost in that. I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. People think they're alone. You're never alone. Even when you're alone, you're not alone. You're connected to all things. So I'm saying you have to know that anything is possible. All things are possible. That's what God is. You know what I'm saying? The space of all possibilities. And we create more of God when we are just in our space of all possibilities doing what is. I'm not going to explain all that shit because that's all in the fucking video. You know what I'm saying? God isn't like God isn't a person. It's no thing. You can come through any person, any word. It's not. It's not a. It's not a person. It's no thing. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's just a space of all possibilities. He said, "How do you deal with unwanted thoughts?" Oof. Oof. Any unwanted thought that you have, you really created that shit. I mean, like like I said, you can pick up on other people's thoughts and shit, and that could be really irritating. But when that's overwhelming you, that's due to a lack of internal security. He said God is light. Saying God is light is just like, that's like saying all possibilities is light. All possibilities is the mind. Yeah, that actually is right. You're basically saying God is the mind, because your mind is your light that you shine. Any idea that you have, that's your light bulb. You're saying you're projecting that. You're saying you're putting your light on the world. So yeah, people do actually call God the mind. Down here. Yeah. There's nothing can be created without an idea. If you if you don't project your idea, your light, the way you think, nothing can be created. You know what I'm saying, if everyone just held back, never want to communicate, everyone never wanted to open up, nothing would be created. So yeah, God is light, type shit. But all these are concepts we created. These words that we're utilizing, the idea of light, God, thoughts, masculine, feminine, all these words, these are ideas that we created. Like, this is where I'm explaining. I hope people aren't getting lost. Well, no, it's not hope, because a lot of people are lost in these things, like lost in these words that we created. It's not like someone created math for us. Like, that way of thinking was formulated together as individuals. It probably just wasn't right now in our time. You know what I'm saying? You could say it was a couple thousand years ago. A couple people got together, start thinking, created the concept of math, or created the concept of English, and then created other language, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go in chronological order and shit like that. It's not like I know that. But you get the idea, like, you know what I'm saying? We created language. We created ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? The whole idea of religion. We created all these things. Culture. We've created culture. That is, I mean, that's what everything is. That culture is just a way of living, and a way of living is accepted and adopted by a perspective. You start living a perspective. All life is really just fucking perspective. If you can get someone to agree to the way that you think and see the world, and you feel about the world, and they think and feel and see the world the same way, you guys can work together. I mean, that's what a relationship is. You guys create a real ship, a real action ship. Esoterically, meaning spiritually, meaning you guys are together, like mentally and emotionally, so you guys can create things physically. That's all it really is. You said, "What's your opinion on white brown?" What? What's that mean? What's that? What does that mean? What's your opinion on white brown nose? I don't know what that means. I've never heard of that before. Huh. White brown nose. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Hmm. Spin me for a loop. I don't know. I've never heard of anything like that. On white brown nose. I don't know. Never heard of such a thing. I really be in my own world for the most part. I'm saying I'm more like shit that I'm into is like hella philosophy. Obviously spirituality, but that's tied right into philosophy, science. But these are all things tied into each other. To me, none of these things are separate. Like, I see how they are connected together, how they are in terms would be complex. You know what I'm saying? How they can connect together and they all overlay. How everyone's kind of talking about the same thing, just in a different way. You know what I'm saying? He said, white or brown nose is a form of sound that apparently helps you control your mental traffic. It's more like a frequency. Okay, white or brown nose is a form of sound that apparently helps you control your mental traffic. A form of sound. Let me see. Oh, I don't know why it's white. I've never heard of that. Let me see. Well, it definitely does that. I mean, that is what a frequency is, just an idea, and you know what I'm saying. The sound would be the vibration. You know what I'm saying. They come together to create the energy, and that's what we're seeing. We're calling white noise. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, it puts you on a good frequency though. Whatever it's aligned to, that white noise, it actually is very calming and very soothing. It's very peaceful. Like, yeah, it puts you. It separates. It harmonizes your mind and your soul. You know what I'm saying? So your mind and soul are not battling. The way you feel and think aren't battling anymore. That's really why you be having a whole bunch of voice chatter and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go into your heart, slip into the way you feel, deep breathing. You know what I'm saying? Into the nose, out to the mouth, stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, what they like to call the right brain, and then the left brain when you go out the mouth. You know what I'm saying? The sympathetic nervous system. You know what I'm saying? So you're stimulating the heart, the liver, the lungs, and shit like that. Hold up, someone's calling me. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Wait. After you left. And before you left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. He used the bathroom pretty recently. Less than an hour ago, actually. Okay. That's it. But, in signal processing, white noise is a random signal having an equal intensity at different frequencies, giving it a constant power spectral density. Oh. Ah. Oh. I see what they're saying. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Damn, that actually makes a lot of sense. So imagine, okay, they're basically saying, okay, they're basically saying it's a whole bunch of random frequencies aligning at the same vibration, and that's why it has a constant power. They're saying they're calling this spectral density, which is the spectral means a ghost-like density. So it gives you more like you're like in the underworld. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in the in between. It harmonizes the space between the mind and the soul. It's crazy. Yeah, it's exactly what I said already. But then you see it's the static on a TV screen. Funny. Yeah, that's what they're showing for the white noise. It's funny. Mm. Very soothing. It makes sense. I never heard of that though. Let me search up this brown nose. I mean brown noise. Let's see. Smooth brown noise 8. Okay. I could play it right here, to be honest. But it's whatever. I already have it right here. This one's a lot like the white noise. It just like this one feels a little bit more intense, but it's very soothing. I mean, like, oof. I mean, gosh. Mm. Whoever created this, genius. Yes. Hmm. See, they learned how to harness sound waves. You know what I'm saying, encapsulate them, you know what I'm saying, and redirect it so they can share it, you know what I'm saying? That's actually beautiful. Wow. Oh, damn, that feels so good. It just feels so good to listen to. I've been listening to just frequencies online, like 417 hertz, 963, a bunch, honestly, but those are probably my favorites. Yeah. Mhm. I'm sure most people already know about the 432 hertz frequency. Most of my music is actually aligned to that frequency, but I have other songs like 439, 417. But yeah, in any case, yeah, I'd be listening to just frequencies like that. They're very soothing. It's familiar to that, but it, brown noise and white noise, it's different. It's very different. See, those are already set frequencies. This is a bunch of conjoining frequencies just aligned on the same vibration. It creates a whole different feeling. It's very beautiful. Brown noise is even better. It's very, very strong. Yeah, it is. You can definitely feel the difference between the white and the brown. It's crazy. It really is. So I might start listening to that shit on my own time. But yeah, thanks for showing that to me, bro. No cap. Roll up another J, bro. Fuck. Oh shit, I was supposed to play this song. So like I said, I don't know if I don't know if y'all. I hope y'all don't hear that buzzing shit, cause it might be going on just because my computer's on the charger. But let me see. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to hear this, cause the desktop audio might only be on the computer. What's gonna be first one of these days? Then the bulimia on top of my weapon. Pop me ass, see that I get restless. This is my soul, my body, it's not mine. I was rolling, looking at the back of the fire. Looking outside, I'm look to y'all. Bad bitch wanna eat my fries. Bastard to the fucking. I got PSD. What the fuck this? I'm on a hottest street. Mix it with these birdies. Lately I've been stuck in living in fear and anxiety. Do not know sobriety. Bro, like, I actually don't know if the audio was coming through here, though. Because when I was on OBS trying to set up the fucking, where the audio was supposed to come out, right? The desktop audio. See, it's showing that it's popping up, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's showing a wavelength on the mic aux, but it's nothing for the desktop audio. And that's where I need, like, a wavelength. And that's why I believe that you guys actually don't hear anything that I hear in the headphones. But, I'm not sure. You guys would have to tell me. Because I could just move it. You said I don't. Yeah, I just knew it. Ah, damn. I was listening to that song by myself. All alone. Stave it up. Let me see. Yeah, so it's not. The Scarlet's just not popping up over here, so I'm just gonna do this. Hello? Okay. How old are you? 20. 20. 20. Yes. Oh my god, bro. It hits so much harder in the headphones, bro. But yeah. This is a song I dropped on SoundCloud today.
I've been out the fucking way, shoot a nigga in his face, that nigga in the way, put that nigga in his place, 37
How does putty stick inside my fucking head? It feels like the effing trying to get this thing. And shooting this bitch and we getting this step. I remember those days I had it 11. I was lost in my mind, I was pimping a 7. At 18 I used my weapon. I used my mind as some protection. I was praying for some change. I was cut up, lost up in that maze. Cuzzo told me change my ways. Didn't believe so I told him my weapon. Pop me ecstasy, did I get restless? Losing my soul, my body, I'm losing my mind. You said it, you fam, and I know that you lie. I was running, living in the dark. Smoking exotic, I really too hot. That bitch wanna eat my fries. Pass her to the fucking god. And trust no one got PSD. One time got me fucked up shit. Really, I be fly as hell. She want me to fly as hell. Sleeping on one pale, dollars on me. High planes, fucking on a high string. Doing these pretty still. I'm my bit high still. Lately, I've been high still.
Oh, but that's not the right version. Next song's not really the right version. I'm gonna have to go to yeah, boy.
How bad do you want to do? Who will fight? Would you go all in? Would you fight with a friend? You wake up every day with a vision in your brain. Would the drugs make you insane? Would you give up everything? I can't guess, I'm stand my ground. People in hand, you're looking around. Yeah, off me pass, don't make a sound. This is my problem, make it now. Pushing and pulling, I'm smoking aloud. Every day feel like I did it before. This is my sin to get bloody and gore. Deja vu, can't make mistakes. And my dreams can't hesitate. Two-step fate, I'm a sharp play. This is my destiny's green stone. You get slow like an Al Capone. Memories, they overrated. Past me, I really hate it. Stuck in the future, don't know what's wrong. In a trance, present stands. Money started raining in. People started to hate again. What would you really do in order to make your dreams come true? That's the eternal question. Making excuses ain't nothing wrong. Gotta do better if you wanna live long. I was off the soup, I was making this song. Fully aware of the pushes I'm running. Can't relate to the stuff I'm doing. Everything I feel like I did before. Just in my suit, you get bloody and gory. Deja vu, can't make mistakes. And my dreams can't hesitate. Enroll like my levitate.
take my new girl on a date. Might go somewhere out of state. Mysterious moves, my girl's like that. She be giving me all my needs like having every 11 and like I did before. But this is my son, she get bloody and gory. Deja vu can make mistakes, and my dreams can't hesitate. She said, famous, shut up, but this is my distance, written stone. You get slowly, I'll go home. That mirrors, they already stuck in it if you don't know what's wrong.
You ever get the feeling that LA is dead?
Not deader than any other place.
That's
Not
true.
deader than some people's minds.
That's only 2 songs though.
Okay, boy, wrap it up. I'm cold, I'm wet, and I'm busy selling out, so
That's probably
I gotta get backstage to my women and my cocaine.
my most recent releases. Actually, not even, because I just released an album, No More Heartbreak. But bro, I have like infinite styles though. But thank you though. I don't really have like any set genre. I just do whatever I feel. Make a song. Like I'm gonna show you a completely switch up. Oh my god, this is on That Time I Loved, which is obviously a love album.
Don't you remember? Don't you remember?
That's the vibe.
Don't you remember? 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 Rock on! Cruising down the street, and I thought maybe we can leave and talk about our legacy. Don't you know it's fantasy? But that is probably where I'll be. Yeah, chilling comfortably, 'cause I'm kinda lonely, and nobody gets me. So you know where I'll be, somewhere in my fantasy, something no one else can see. 'Cause I just wanna get drunk, have fun, play dumb, feel numb, party till I feel some. 'Cause there's nowhere else to be. There's nowhere else to be. It's not like anything matters anyway. Gonna do what I want every day, but what people gotta say, I just wanna celebrate. Yeah. We gon' live forever. Yeah, so celebrate. Yeah.
Put your motherfucking hands up and let's go.
You were cruising down the street, and I thought maybe we can meet and talk about our legacy. Don't you know it's fantasy? But that is probably where I'll be, chilling just so comfortably, 'cause I'm kinda lonely, and nobody gets me. Oh, I've been so I just wanna get drunk, have fun, play dumb, feel numb, party till I feel some. 'Cause there's nowhere else to be. There's nowhere else to be. It's not like anything matters anyway. Gonna do what I want every day, but what people gotta say. Yeah. Just be yourself.
You said that's the best one so far. So you gotta listen to my. My new shit though, I'm changing it 100%. I'm gonna go back in time. Because that's That Time I Loved. And that's one song. I have so many different vibes on there. That's more like inspirational, like really uplifting. This, oh my god.
I need some gold tints for my motherfucking rims. Way I'm shining in the night, yeah, we gon' have to sin. Make a couple dollars moving all that way from end to end. And we keep a low profile just when we win. It's like 3P, and I'm always on repeat. Yeah, you know we keep it jumping even when we in the streets. If you want beef, I got 5 guys waiting just to leave you in the coffin. Didn't blink, no hesitation, and it's back to basics for you whack ass rappers. Thinking that you spitting all that game is a disaster. Another free lesson on the way, just like the pastor. Didn't take consideration, I'm the fear factor. Even Rogan told me that he fucking with this chapter. Even when I die, bitch, my soul lives after. Yeah, my soul lives after. Never tell me shit, bitch, you fucking with a master.
Sometimes I need me a place. Up in the palace, I shit in the lake. Up in my energy, taking this place. Sometimes I need me a place. Up in the palace, I shit in the lake. Up in the sky, man, I feel like an addict. Some man, I'm like a paddock. Luke Skywalker, no Luke Cage. Fucking this bitch in the back of the face. New lifestyle, you know I'm on. If you don't let me tell you, I'm feeling too nice. Highest when I'm off the shrooms. Left this planet, I go zoom. Dummy like a new cartoon. Fucking this bitch in the back of the room. Tough for a tour, shot the show. I'm getting this money, I'm stacking the dough. Chef in the kitchen, you know how I boys like it in the store. I'm kill for days. I'm my stupid, double wave. Just a road that I pave. Come for long, we gon' get paid. Sometimes I need me a maid. Witches and witches, I can't be a slave. Fuck niggas when they think I'm great. Steal a little bitch, and you steal a little ratchet. Steal a little bitch, and you can get Sometimes I need me a place. Up in the palace, I shit in the lake. Up in my energy, taking this place. Sometimes I need me a place. Up in the palace, I shit in the lake. Up in my energy, taking this place. This new energy in a new way. She ride like Harley, no hard feelings, but I don't wanna take. I'm paper chase. Sometimes I need me a place. Up in the palace, I shit in the lake. Up in my energy, this is a new way. She ride like Harley, no hard feelings, but I don't wanna take. I'm paper chase. Sometimes I need me a place. Brand new castle, big ass lake. Brand new AR, big ass drum. Shooting this bitch just for fun. Stupid little girl, she don't know none. Sometimes I need me a place. Up in the palace, I shit in the lake. Up in my energy, taking this place. Up in the palace, I shit in the lake. Brand new castle, it's a dream. Diamonds on me, Mr. Clean. 11/11, I see my dreams. Got some bitches I achieved. Searching for some better days. I just need some better ways. Call me a car, cause this is the facts. Sometimes I need some lettuce. Take this rain, I'm killing these niggas. Stupid little bitch called filthy niggas. I don't even know how to feel shit. Get on the mic and I really just kill shit. Really just drill shit. Like I'm Bruce Lee, got the dragon inside of me. I'm a tiger, I'm the one. Press like a light, I fight for fun. It's a new wave, get out your cave. Frame your minds, killing your slave. Sometimes I need a place. Up in the past, I shit in the lake. Up in my energy, it's a new price. Sometimes I need me a place. Up in the past, I shit in the lake. Up in my energy, taking this place. Sometimes I need me a place. Up in the past, I shit in the lake. Up in the energy, taking this place. Up in the energy, it's a new way. She ride like Harley, catch no feelings. I don't wanna date. I'm a paper chase. I'm a slave. Fucking this bitch in the back of the face. She bitch really gonna pave the way. I know that they love to chase. Getting K like every day. Froggle with these niggas say.
This shit hard, bro. I'm gonna have to get it, bro. I can, bro. If I wrote it down, bro, I know I can get that shit.
Hold up. Let me show you guys you guys gotta know where I came from. First album ever. Against All Odds. Vampire Slayer.
You have now entered the realm of vibrations.
Why do I sit back and chill, thinking about life like is it too real? I don't even know, bro. Stuck in my feels, I quit it, I lack it. Fuck, out of some track, then back in my bag, and I'm dripping this swag. I know I can brag. Yeah, I'm too cool, move like new school, ain't nothing new for a dude like me. I did it in my past life, maybe like 30 or twice. I don't even know, bro. Wrong the dice, I'm not thinking twice. Cause your bitch, cause your bitch, and I think she a mice. Looking at me, and I'm not too nice. Fuck with me, get killed like twice. Knife in my back, and I'm killing your family. I don't like talking my shit, cause it's dandy. Maybe not dandy. Fucking with bitches, I know she a Randy. JBS coming, I'm fucking your family. It's crazy how one nigga like me don't even be trying to be. And I'm too icy and I'm following your bitch. Got work from the world and I'm following your patch cause this be crazy. Wait, ho, transmitting energy on the daily. I'm killing my enemies, feeding my energy. All of these bitches, they be on my energy. I don't like these bitches sucking my dick. And I don't like these bitches cause they be on my dick. And I don't care about shit. JBS coming through and I'm running quick. Hold up. That didn't rhyme, bro. It's all my time. JBS clocking the 9. I'm not talking about 9 to 5. I'm talking about getting the stool. I'm in the lab, bro. Who is you? I'm from walking to run, from nothing to something. Now I'm in the lab and I'm cooking up something. Goddamn. You must lay the track. Hey, you don't know how to just fly. JBS coming up, floating, say bye. I don't even know, bro. I don't like hi. Fucking your bitch when I said goodbye. JBS coming, bro. I'm gonna fly. It's a teardrop on your eyes. I'm a magician. I feel like an emperor. You're a bitch, a peasant. I don't like talking about that shit. Get the Smith and Wesson. Low like 22 rounds in her best, bitch. Do you understand me the way that I rhyme? I don't even clock, bro, clocking the time. MW3, I'm talking your bitch and I'm sitting like 3, 727 on the clock, bro. I know I can roll the time. I'm too wise. Did you really think you could escape me? The wrath of a god. Nothing more than a mere peasant. Fly, said goodbye, not hi. Maybe I'll just fly. They don't know what it just takes to be a nigga like me on the top of these niggas. They dropping at niggas, they fly. 666 on my time watch. I don't even talk, bro. I am a pro. X fucking your bitch and I know she my ex. I don't even talk, bro. Get it relaxed. Hold up, bro. I'm not trying to flex. JBS coming. I swear I'm the best. I don't talk to yo bitch, bro. I got 5-star pinnacles on my neck. I swear that drip and I know I'm the best. Got crystals in my motherfucking room. I got a wand. I'm going like zoom. Fucking your bitch and I'm trying to go in. You get me? Metaphysics, or Rizzy, esoteric practices. I think I made it happen, bitch. Oh man.
So yeah, that's where I came from. That was like my first album. All that shit was freestyle, like the whole album. I mean, I'd be freestyling most of my music, all my music really. I'll write and then I just bounce off freestyle on the track. Sometimes I'll make multiple songs, just like on the same beat. But yeah, shit, I've been streaming for an hour and 22 minutes, and I've already said everything I had to say about the lecture, and I gave you some music today, guys. So this is the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it though. He said nasal is the way to go. What's that? He said nasally rap voice sounds really good. What's that? Is that a type of? Well, I already said this was the end of the video. I'm gonna search it up though after the video. I love you guys. I'm posting this on YouTube. See you guys later. Hope you guys tune in again.